Hi, I'm Maria Tarantino, and I'm here to talk about overcoming 6 pitfalls. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pitfall number 1, sinking the core. Come out into your plank, and you think, I'm just going to skip Chaturanga Dandasana. Come right in up dog, resting on my thighs, and exhale to down dog. Now you may not want to do that because you're going to miss a lot of strength building. Chaturanga Dandasana really builds the core. You're not working your front body at all if you're sinking, okay? If you're doing Chaturanga Dandasana, you're going to be lifting your thighs towards the ceiling, lifting your low belly towards the ceiling, and lifting your ribs, the bottom ribs towards the ceiling. Doing all that, holding that while you lower down, working against gravity, you're going to build a lot of strength. And it's going to be worth it. Same thing on the knees, especially on the knees. You don't want to be sinking. You're working not quite as hard on your knees. So you don't want to just drop into your Chaturanga Dandasana. You want to lift the thighs, lift the low belly, lift the bottom ribs into the body. Think cat posture, but don't broaden the shoulders. Lower down. Inhale for up dog and pull the shoulder blades together, open the heart, and release the front body. Pitfall number 2, elbows moving back behind the wrists instead of staying aligned on the wrists. And also shoulders going forwards of the wrists and up dog. So I'm going to demonstrate both of those. First, in Chaturanga, my elbows are going back instead of staying over my wrists. And then I'll roll over my toes traditionally. In Ashtanga, we roll over the toes, and now my shoulders are in front of my wrist because I have a size 9 foot. The way to combat those two misalignments is come out into your plank. Watch my feet. I'm not going to go straight down. I'm going to shift my whole body forwards first. Then I'm going to lower down. And then instead of rolling over my toes, I'm going to point one foot back, then the other. Will also protect me from Ashtanga toe. And come into my down dog. Another way to combat the shoulders being forwards of the wrists and up dog would be to lower down and then push the toes back and come up. But there again, flipping one foot over and then the other, I think, is a little nicer to your toes. On the knees, you don't have to worry about rolling over the toes, but you do have to worry about the elbows going back. People can sink down like this. There's a couple different manifestations. So you want to stay lifted through the core, and you want your whole body to go forwards. Elbows bend right over the wrists. Straighten the arms for up dog. Pitfall number 3. The elbows going out, away from the body. So the yoga teacher is saying, elbows in as you lower down into your Chaturanga, but your elbows just won't go in. You have no idea how to get your elbows in when you lower down there. Makes no sense. That's because your shoulders are internally rotated, and you need to externally rotate your shoulders in order to keep those elbows in. So I've drawn eyes on the inside of my elbows, the inside cracks of the elbow. And notice that when the eyes of my elbows turn to look at each other, and you can't see them anymore, my shoulders are internally rotated. If I bend my elbows here, elbows are going to go out to the side. If instead, and watch my hands haven't moved here, I send the eyes of my elbows forwards, externally rotating my shoulders, and now I go to bend my elbows, they stay alongside my body. So, out in your push-up, you're in plank, and as you start to lower down, your shoulders start to internally rotate, and the elbows are going out. You gotta stop, come back. Externally rotate those shoulders. Point those eyes forward. Lower down. Pull them, let those eyes face forward. Let those shoulders work. Pull them forwards. Knees to the floor, same thing. Don't start to lower down and internally rotate your shoulders. Instead, firmly externally rotate your shoulders. Engage your core. Let your body come forward and lower down, keeping the shoulders externally rotated. Fourth pitfall, shoulder misalignment. Okay, so it could be that you're over broadening your shoulders, pulling them apart. Could be that they're hanging off the back. And it could be that they're shifting way too far forwards. You've got to re-plug the shoulders back in. Keep the whole core lifted. Lower down. Inhale for up dog. And on the knees, same thing. Plug them back in. Keep the muscles that attach the shoulder blades to the rib cage working, your rhomboids. Lower down. Straighten the arms. Pulling the shoulder blades together here. Releasing the front body. Opening the heart. Pitfall number 5, sinking the head. This kind of goes together with shoulder misalignment. So, although it can happen independently, it's kind of like that head forward position we see from being at the computer all day. You're coming down your Chaturanga Dandasana, lowering down, but your head's kind of lowering more than anything else. And then when you come up into your up dog, got your head kind of jutting out here too. What you want to do there is think about the front of your cervical spine lifting towards the ceiling. The ears and the head are rooting back with the rest of your spine. And your core, everything's lifting towards the ceiling as you lower down. And then on your knees, same thing. Keep it all lifted, rooting back, lower down. Shift those shoulders away from the ears, root the head back in up dog. And pitfall number 6, dropping too low. So a lot of times you see athletes, guys, real strong, used to doing a lot of push-ups, come out, getting a good workout, and go all the way down, practically touch my chin to the floor, come up into up dog, exhale down dog. It may seem that you're getting a better workout doing that, but actually you're just putting your shoulder ligaments at risk for overstretching. Better idea is to come out, to remember to let the elbows just kiss the ribs, no lower. Rise into your up dog, and then maybe take a double push-up. Good luck with your Chaturanga Dandasana. Thank you.